Hey guys, what's going on? Steggy here. Now you might have noticed that I decided to bust out my Turtle Beach shades today. That's because in this video, I'm reviewing none other than the Turtle Beach PX5 wireless headset. Now this has been a highly anticipated headset ever since it was first announced, and this has also been a highly anticipated review as well. I got a lot of messages and IMs from you guys asking me my opinion of this headset, and now I'm ready to give you my full opinion in this video review. Now when this headset was first announced, it definitely excited a lot of people because of all the features that it promised. But it also confused a lot of people as well, because it looks exactly like a Turtle Beach X41, except with a fresh coat of paint and a lot of bells and whistles underneath. Well, after testing this headset out for the past few weeks, I can tell you that this is more than just a recycled X41, and if you want to find out why, stick past the break. Alright, let's start off with the design first, and let's start off with the obvious. Yes, the PX5 uses the same design as the X41. The housing, the decoder box, the microphone. If you've used the Turtle Beach X41 before, you'll feel right at home with the PX5. However, the PX5 has brought more to the table this time around. After testing out this headset, I've come to think of it as a Swiss Army knife. If you're looking for any kind of feature, this guy has it. Let's break some of these down. Alright, let's talk about the dual band Bluetooth. This is by far my favorite feature, so why not start off with it? The Turtle Beach PX5 features dual band Bluetooth. What this means is that you can connect your Turtle Beach PX5 to two Bluetooth sources simultaneously. This means that you can use one band for chat and the other can be connected to your phone. I used this with my HTC Incredible and I was extremely pleased at the ease of use and performance while testing out this feature. Getting into the Bluetooth music, with the connection to my HTC Incredible, I was able to go to my stock music app within the phone and play my music through the PX5. The PX5 doesn't have track controls or anything with this, but I had no issue hitting forward on my phone if I wanted to skip a track in my shuffled playlist. I was able to control the volume of the music with the two volume buttons on the right side of the PX5. This way I could have my music down low, so I'd still be able to hear my friends on Xbox Live or listen to the game. As for the quality of the music, to be frank, Bluetooth audio for music will never compete with wired headphones or even RF wireless headphones. But then again, it's not really the point of this feature. If you're going to have music solely playing through your PX5, you can play through the RF to have better quality than the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is there to put your music into the mix of your gaming. Since I keep my music at a low volume when playing anyways, I don't have any complaints. But let's say that you're in the middle of gaming while jamming out to your favorite tunes and somebody's trying to reach you. The PX5 will play a little chirping ringtone while your phone's regular ringtone goes off, and you can either answer this call through your phone's on-screen display or through the PX5's Bluetooth multifunction button. When doing this, your chat automatically disconnects from Xbox Live or PSN and takes you right to your phone buddy. I loved using this feature with Skype on my phone. I could have a party chat of my own, completely independent of Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, and still listen to game audio no problem. Again, to change the volume of your call, you can use the Bluetooth volume buttons on the headset. Again, don't expect too much from an audio quality stance, but then again, phone call quality sucks anyways. As I've explained before, you'd use one of the bands of the Bluetooth for game chat through your system. When I first saw the announcement of the PX5, I was excited at the prospects of our first completely wireless PS3 headset. Wireless audio, wireless game chat. However, we Xbox 360 players were still doomed to the chat cable. Or are we? Upon receiving the PX5, in the instruction booklet, I saw that Turtle Beach is currently making a Bluetooth adapter to plug into an Xbox 360 controller. Looking on the website, this will cost you an extra $30 to the already high $250 price tag. But looking past that, as long as this adapter isn't vaporware and sees the light of day, the PX5 will be the first headset capable of wireless play on the Xbox 360, let alone the PS3 and the Xbox 360. This may seem small to some, but I've always been mad at the advertising of a wireless headset, and then upon closer inspection, you have that cord tethering it to your controller. Yes, you have some freedom if you're using a wireless controller, but this offers you complete freedom, and where I'm from, we live free or die. Alright, one of the biggest deals with the PX5 is the addition of the customizable presets. If your medium for music, movies, and gaming has been your computer, then you're most likely no stranger to equalizer, or EQ. For the longest time, we've been able to tweak the output of our sound through our computer's operating system or programs within that operating system, but we have not had this luxury for console gaming, until now. What the PX5 essentially does is have a memory bank. You have 8 preset controls that you can tweak through Turtle Beach's EQ program, and then you upload these tweaks to your headset via a USB connection, and your PX5 retains this information. If you desire an emphasis on the lower end, you can tailor the EQ program to deliver that, and have it at your fingertips when you're playing console games. It seems like a simple concept really, a headset with memory. In addition to tweaking game sound, you can tweak chat sound, you can tweak the blast limiter, you can tweak your microphone monitoring, and you can even add voice morphing to your voice. I can't say that I use this option though. I remember the Halo 2 days in Xbox Live, voice masking was just something for other players to laugh about in pre-game lobby, but the option's there if you so choose. Now that we've talked about a few of the key and new features of the PX5, let's talk about some of the things that have made a return thanks to the design imparted from the X41. Let's start off with comfort. The PX5 didn't cause any issues in comfort for me during testing. I've been a fan of Turtle Beach's choice of ear pad material since they started coming out with their revamped series, starting with the X11, X31, and X41. The ear pads are a breathable nylon mesh, which keeps things on the cool side during longer gaming sessions. The headset itself is also light, so it won't be weighing you down during those long gaming stretches either. Getting into build quality, as I've said before, the PX5 is light on your head. However, the plastics in the headset themselves are light and feel pretty cheap. I've had no issues arise during my testing period, but if you're spending $250 on a headset, it should feel like you spent that amount of money when you hold it in your hands. The decoder base is the same with the PX5 as it is with the X41. If you'd like to see more coverage of the decoder base, watch my video review of the Turtle Beach X41 on my YouTube channel in case I missed anything here. The PX5 base also functions as a headset stand, which I've always loved. It's nice to have a place to put your headset after you're done, rather than throwing it on the ground or your desk. The PX5 decoder box is also USB powered, so I was able to have mine on my Xbox 360 and connected it with no hassles, something I've appreciated after using the AX720 for a while. USB power is definitely better than wall power, especially if you have to crawl into your desk in order to plug it in. The decoder base also allows you to connect a set of headphones to enjoy Dolby headphone goodness when you're playing with your friends, but keep in mind, you'll have to figure out chat for your friend on your own. The PX5 decoder base will not help you there. One of the traits from the X41 that I was disappointed to see with the PX5s were the return of AA batteries. It would have at least been nice to have the option of rechargeable battery packs with the PX5. It would have really added to the convenience and lifespan during use. The biggest trait that I was saddened to see with the PX5 was the 2.4 GHz audio. When testing the X41, I had internet issues occur because I was connected wirelessly to my router when I played games. The same happened with the PX5. I had lag spikes during games, and the sound quality lessened from this interference with a dirtier kind of sound and the occasional pop. I've recently relocated my gaming setup to hard connect to my router, and I've had no problems since then, but this is something you need to look into when deciding on this headset. If you play wirelessly, you'll need to figure out some sort of game plan so you have the best gaming experience possible. With all of the functionalities this headset brings, how is one able to make sense of it all? There are 6 controls on the underside of the headset. To quote my friend aka Trent, that's 5 controls too many. But in all seriousness, how is navigating around this headset? I can tell you that at first I found myself looking at the headset to see what needed pressing, but after a while things became pretty at home. Game volume is on your left side and is located up and behind you on the ear pad, so it has good separation from the other buttons. The Bluetooth volume is the same but on your right side. Those were the 2 controls I found myself using the most. The preset button on the left was easy enough to press, it's the only other button on the left side, but the Bluetooth multifunction button, the microphone mute button, and the main button were more difficult to get. But then again, I didn't use those very often, so I had no issues really. I could mute my microphone with the Xbox 360 chat cable, which was much easier, and I always had my phone in front of me to hit the accept call button rather than hitting the multifunction button. The experience was much better than I thought it was going to be, but it can always improve. Perhaps if the battery of the PX5 was built in or located in a different area, the earpad could have a button and dial on it like the Sennheiser PC360 does. Now everything is finally leading up to sound. A lot of these components influence how this headset sounds in music, movies, and gaming. Describing the sound signature of this headset is pretty much an empty description because the sound of the PX5s is very neutral on the flat setting. On the emphasized bass setting, it has a bassier sound. On the emphasized treble setting, it has more treble. You get where I'm going with this. Turtle Beach put in pretty neutral drivers into this headset that could be tweaked in the EQ program to cater to a user's preferences. It performs everything well. Not amazing, but well. Sound out of the box seems similar to the X41, except for a boost in clarity, but with that 2.4 GHz signal, I wouldn't peg this headset above the competition in its price range and sound quality, but I wouldn't count it out either. If you're looking for a headset with sound quality being your number one priority anyways, you wouldn't be looking at wireless. Anyways, in my testing with the PX5, I found myself using the channel that emphasized the bass and the treble. This provided an immersive experience, thanks in part due to the Dolby Headphone virtual surround sound, and footsteps could be heard quite well in the higher registries. This headset gets the job done when gaming, no problem, but it's more dependent on your home setup than wired headsets, which affects its sound quality. But like I said, thanks to the EQ, you have good performance in music, movies, and gaming. This headset can kill a lot of birds with one stone. Alright, so with everything said, what are we left with? To be honest, the Turtle Beach PX5 exceeded my expectations. It's a really good headset, but it could have been a really great headset. I would have liked to have seen a couple of changes made that would have made this headset perfect. And a lot of those things stem from the fact that the Turtle Beach PX5 is using a recycled design of the Turtle Beach X41. Like I said before, the 2.4 GHz frequency, it causes problems. A lot of wireless devices run on this frequency, including internet routers. When I used the Xbox wirelessly with the PX5, I had internet connection issues. And the same when I used the X41 last year. And I know that some people, when they've used wireless headsets on this frequency, they've had trouble connecting to Xbox Live, period. Now, I have used wireless systems that have used different frequencies than 2.4, and with this, I've noticed that you don't have that interference causing from the router, and you also have a cleaner audio signal, which will give you the better audio quality. So it's something that I really wish that I had seen in the Turtle Beach PX5, because it was released after some headsets that already had this feature. So if we are going to be looking towards a PX6, this is something that I would definitely check at the top of the list. The other feature that I wish I could have seen in the Turtle Beach PX5 is a rechargeable battery pack, or at least the option to. You have the mini USB port right there on the headset. It comes with the cord. If you could just, put rechargeable AA batteries in there and charge it that way, it would have been really nice. A lot of the other wireless systems that are out there now offer this as an option. So if we're looking towards a PX6, I would like to see something like that, or maybe try to figure out something with the dock, have that, maybe charge it at the same time. But something would be nice. But as it stands right now, the Turtle Beach PX5 is still a really good headset. Like I said before, it's like the Swiss Army knife of headsets. You have pretty much any feature that you would want, and it's right there at your fingertips, and it's easier to, get it done with the buttons under here than you'd think. Now, the Turtle Beach PX5 does have some competition with wireless headset systems, but those systems don't offer the kind of features that the PX5 has. The Astro Mixamp 5.8 system is designed to basically recreate the MLG wired setup, but for those who don't have their display right in front of them and can't have that cable dragging across their room. Then you have headsets like the SteelSeries 7 XB, which is going for more of the affordable option to get you wireless audio. But the Turtle Beach PX5 is basically saying, we have all these features, why not give them all to you at once with this one headset? And in addition, one of the things that I'm a huge fan of is that they're finally offering completely wireless play. For the PS3, it's already here. For the Xbox 360, I'm really hoping it's not going to end up being vaporware. The website already has it on there for $30, but it's not on sale yet. So hopefully it's released soon and we could all enjoy completely wireless audio. The other thing that I really liked about the Turtle Beach PX5 were the customizable presets. No other headset is offering this right now, and it's a really awesome feature. Now, when you see the marketing online, they try to tell you that you can turn the enemy footsteps into elephant steps, and right now, the equalizer program doesn't have enough of those dials like the PC ones do. They're not as capable as them yet, except you do have the different controls for like your microphone monitoring, the blast limiter, and everything, so it is really capable, but as far as the game sound goes, it doesn't have like the 20 different dials that you have in a PC equalizer, so as far as honing in on like that one footstep frequency and jacking that all the way up for that game, I didn't really see that yet, and the whole, pre-made stuff for games, I've only seen Dead Space 2, there's been nothing for like Black Ops or Halo Reach that I've seen, so there hasn't been anything to really get you that elephant footstep kind of capabilities with this headset. But what the customizable presets say to me is that, sort of like Astro has with the speaker tags to make your headset personalized, this is personalizing your audio. I like my audio one way, you might like it another. Audio is really subjective, so this really caters to that and personalizes the sound for you. And that's what I really love about the customizable presets. So in conclusion, if you're looking for that headset that offers you the convenience of wirelessness, it basically has any feature that you'd want, and has that personalization of the equalizer to let you have the sound that you really want, I wouldn't hesitate for a second to recommend the Turtle Beach PX5. So once again, this is Steggy with a video review of the Turtle Beach PX5. If you enjoyed that video, hit the like button down below, probably down here, And if you really like this video around, I'll say this area, there's the favorite button if you really liked it. And if you like this review also and you want to stay tuned to my other reviews, there's a subscribe button right up top here. So, until my next video, this is Steggy, and I will catch you guys later.